insights, picks, results. This is Wizard Sports Picks. Beyond the Lines.
Welcome to another edition of Beyond the Lines, presented by Wizard Sports Picks for Sunday, March 8th. Ian Cameron with you. And in this edition of the show, we will preview a NHL and a college basketball conference tournament matchup. It's March Madness. It's here. Conference tournament play left and right. Regular season winding down. College basketball at this time of year. You got to love it. And we've got certainly a ton of great handicappers that you can trust to deliver the profits at wizardsportspicks.com. Get on board with any of the great handicappers on the website. For me, I am the number one ranked handicapper on the site in both NHL and college basketball. Over 15 units of profit this season in college basketball, 34 units of profit in the NHL. It's been a marvelous season in both sports, profitable for me in the NBA as well. So make sure you get on board. Don't forget Major League Baseball season right around the corner as well. And of course, we've got the playoffs right around the corner in both the NHL and NBA as well. So get on board. And again, 3-day, 7-day, 30-day, 1-year, all sports, all access passes available. Make sure you enter your email address on the homepage as well to get free picks sent to your inbox each day. Check it all out at wizardsportspicks.com. All right, let's get into Sunday's action. Let's start with the NHL. We'll do the NHL first. We'll go to a matchup between the Detroit Red Wings and the New Jersey Devils. This is a game that will be taking place on ESPN Sunday night. We've got the New Jersey Devils, a -120 home favorite, 5.5 the total. This is the first of a doubleheader on ESPN on Sunday night, and it's actually part of a quadruple header across all national television platforms for the NHL on Sunday. There'll be 2 TNT games in the afternoon, Minnesota, Colorado, along with Boston. And I got to remember now what the last one. Yeah, it's Minnesota, Colorado, the first of the TNT doubleheader on Sunday afternoon, followed by Boston, Pittsburgh. And then ESPN has a doubleheader Sunday night. This game, Detroit, New Jersey, followed by Edmonton and Vegas after that. I like this spot, and I like this price here in this Detroit, New Jersey game for the Red Wings. Now, there is concern that Dylan Larkin, their captain, may miss this game. He left the game against earlier against Florida on Friday due to injury, and he may not suit up here for this game against the New Jersey Devils. That would be a big loss, but I look at this as kind of a circle the wagon spot for the Red Wings. This is a Detroit team that's coming off a disappointing loss on home ice against Florida Friday night, which is also on the heels of losing to Vegas 4-3 at home on Wednesday night in a game they led 3-1, but they sat back too much, and Vegas was able to take advantage, come back, and win. This is a very important game, and I know the last time Todd McClellan's team went on the road after a couple of losses, they responded the right way. They beat the Nashville Predators on Monday. That's what this spot feels like for me. I think it's a focus spot, a business trip, if you will, for Detroit, and if they're going to maintain a playoff spot, you got to stop the bleeding. You got to end the losing streaks before they become a bigger deal. And you've certainly got to do that against teams that are not going to make the playoffs, like the New Jersey Devils. I think it's a good spot for Detroit. They also catch New Jersey on the back-to-back. The Devils had a ABC Saturday afternoon home game against the New York Rangers. So it's a little bit of a rest advantage here for Detroit as well. We're going to take the Red Wings. The price is very good. I expect their A game, and I expect it to be enough to get the victory. So Detroit plus 100 against New Jersey in Sunday NHL action on ESPN. That'll be my first pick here on this edition of Beyond the Lines. Now let's flip it to college basketball. Conference tournament play, the Horizon League. We've got Northern Kentucky taking on Green Bay in this Horizon League tournament matchup. Of course, this is win and move on, and you lose and you're out. Of course, when it comes to conference tournament season, this is for the Horizon League. We are at the second round of this tournament. Currently, we see Northern Kentucky 2.5-point favorites. Total here at 144.5, 145. This game is at a neutral court, on a neutral court at Corvetta Coliseum in Indianapolis, site of the Horizon League tournament. So this is a neutral court. Green Bay played Northern Kentucky twice during the regular season, and the Phoenix won both games. I'm not sure that's going to change here in this matchup. And Green Bay is one of those teams that, a lot of people like to rip on Doug Gottlieb and chide some of the comments he's made and ridicule, the fact that he hosted a podcast for a large extent of his tenure as head coach of Green Bay, which he finally, decided I'm not going to do that anymore. And it was the right decision. But when you look at Green Bay, they've really played their best basketball since the month of February began. In their last 8 games, they're 6-2 straight up. Their only 2 losses were by the narrowest of margins, a 4-point road loss to Detroit, a 3-point road loss to Milwaukee. So they have been essentially in every single game. They've matched up well with Northern Kentucky. They beat the Norse both times this year, 80-78 in Green Bay, 87-84 at Northern Kentucky in overtime. And I like the way this team's playing right now, Green Bay. When you look at the fact that they're defending better, they gave up just 56 points in their win against IPFW a few days ago. They have allowed less than 70 points in the majority of their recent games. So this team has definitely improved quite a bit on the defensive end of the basketball court, which is good news. One thing that's significant about this game, too, and you have to keep an eye on it when you're talking conference tournaments, and especially competitively lined point spreads like this, with Northern Kentucky laying only 2.5, free throw shooting matters. And when you look at this game, there is an advantage for Green Bay. Northern Kentucky, 71% from the free throw line. That's 217th in the country as far as free throw percentage. Green Bay, 76.1% free throw shooting percentage as a team. That's 48th in the country. So Green Bay with the better free throw shooting numbers, like the way they've been playing. They've been one of the hottest teams in the Horizon League coming into this tournament. They've clearly matched up well against Northern Kentucky, going 2-0 straight up against them this season. The fact we can get plus 2.5 points with Green Bay here in this conference tournament game, and even if they do fall short, they could lose by 2 and we still cash our ticket. I think the value is with Green Bay here, so we'll take the Green Bay Phoenix plus 2.5 against Northern Kentucky, the Norse, in Horizon League second round action on Sunday. All right, that's a wrap for this edition of Beyond the Lines. Thanks for tuning in. Get to the website, wizardsportspicks.com, and make sure you get on board with any of the great handicappers on the website. And again, for me, number 1 in NHL and in college basketball at wizardsportspicks.com. The perfect time to get on board. Enjoy the games and good luck. Have yourself a great Sunday. And thank you for tuning in to the Sunday, March 8th edition of Beyond the Lines, presented by Wizard Sports Picks.